The Institute of Bioeconomy of the National Research Council of Italy is the main scientific partners of the Life Resilient project here in Italy. The main task and the main objective of our work here in Italy is to develop a system to control the insect, the Philenus spumarius, the spittlebug, the insect who carry the bacteria, the Xylella, and we need to control what is happening in the juvenile and adult forms of these insects. So during the first 2 years of the project, we follow what was happening with these insects within this olive orchard. We discovered that there is an increase in the population of the juvenile forms during the spring, and then the insect developed on the adult forms, and it moves toward the plants on the orchard. And during the summertime it goes away and then comes back. So we have to discover how to control the presence of these insects and how to treat against these insects. So we are trying during this year to spray several natural products to lower the insect and the presence of the adults inside the olive orchard. The other objective of our work within the project is to control what is happening with all the agronomical intervention that we are doing on the farms. So we are sowing several seeds in different plots of the farm. We are spraying the plants to enhance the resistance of the plants itself. And so we are checking what is happening and how these treatments can affect the resilience of the plants against the intervention of the Xylella. Last of our objectives of our work is to spread all the information to the agronomical system and to the agronomical partners here in Italy and all to the old farmers in Italy. Within the olive orchard in Pisa, where we are now, we selected several plots, and in each plot we are conducting several trials to spray the plants and to seed different seeds on the soil. All the intervention that we have done here is to increase the biodiversity inside the farm. So we developed a system where we hope to increase the resistance, the natural resistance of the plant to the intervention of the Xylella. So what is very important now is to follow what is happening within the orchard and how all these treatments can affect the resistance of the olive trees. During this season, we are applying all the techniques that we already tried during the first 2 years of the Life Resilient project, and we are checking what is really happening inside the olive orchard. So the next step will be to check all the biodiversity and how the biodiversity increased inside the farm. We are going to check how we affected the biodiversity of the soil, and next step will be to give all this information to the farmers, to the other farmers here in Italy and in the European community. All the information that we are collecting here at Pisa will be transferred during the next 2 years to all the agricultural system here in Italy and inside the whole European community.
Salov's role is to make available 15 of 75 hectares of olive growing. It's important for us to give an answer to the olive growing for the future in Italy, studying and deepening agriculture technique that increase the resilience, just to resist to the external pressure. Thanks to the technical and scientific support of the CNR, Salov managed the trials of the LIFE project. The variety present here on the farm are atypical Tuscany plants. These allow us to join on a Tuscan oil consortium. We are trying to increase the resilience, which is why we increase the biodiversity. If the environment is more hospitable for the plant and the insect useful, is more suitable for the development of the olive trees. On the other hand, if we reduce the well-being of Philenus spumarius, that fit in less hospitable environment, thus we reduce the development. For the future, we continue to adopt the monitoring and cultivation technique as indicated in the LIFE project. the expectations are to increase the phytosanitary capacity of the plants, giving a greater resistance to the pathogen.